Indira Gandhi, 1917-1984, was the Prime Minister of India from 1966 to 1977 and again from 1980 until her assassination in 1984. She was a key figure in Indian politics and played a significant role in shaping the country's history. Indira Gandhi was born on November 19, 1917, in Allahabad, India, to Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, and Kamla Nehru. She was educated at Oxford University and later studied law at the University of London. After returning to India, she became involved in politics and joined the Indian National Congress Party. Indira Gandhi became Prime Minister of India for the first time in 1966 after her father's death. She served 2 consecutive terms until 1977, when she lost elections to Morarji Desai. She returned to power in 1980 and served until her assassination in 1984. Let's look at a few events in her life. Astrological point of view, Indira Gandhi's ascendant is indeed Cancer, and her moon is the lord of the 7th house, which deals with relationships and society. The moon is placed in the 7th house, considered a Kemadruma yoga, indicating a wandering mind. This placement receives the aspect of Saturn, making her a strong and rigid individual. The aspect of Jupiter on the moon emphasizes her spiritual inclinations in the later part of her life. The ascendant represents one's self-image, and the 7th house represents relationships, spouse, and society. Saturn's aspect on the moon suggests that Indira Gandhi may have had a tendency towards authoritarianism or dictatorship. The Jupiter aspect on the moon could have contributed to her spiritual nature and strong sense of duty. The Parivartana Yoga between the 1st and 7th houses is crucial in understanding Indira Gandhi's personality. This exchange of energies between these 2 houses can create a dynamic personality where she may have been driven to take harsh decisions and be fiercely dedicated to serving others. Her Cancer ascendant, with its natural emphasis on nurturing and care, may have been influenced by this yoga, making her a workaholic who prioritized serving others above personal interests. Indira Gandhi, the Iron Lady of India, a woman of strength and determination, faced many challenges and triumphs throughout her life. Born into a political family, she was destined for greatness, but also for great sorrow. The Atmakaraka show. Jawaharlal Nehru died on the 27th of May 1964. Indira Gandhi was going through the Sad Sati descending in Aquarius starting the 27th of January 1964. Saturn is the Atmakaraka for Indira Gandhi. Atmakaraka in Vedic astrology means soul surge and what is your purpose of birth. While Sun in the natural Atmakaraka, Saturn as Atmakaraka in one's horoscope means struggle and disappointments all along. Saturn being the Atmakaraka in Indira Gandhi's horoscope is aspecting the Sun, the 10th aspect, placed in her 5th house in her natal horoscope. Saturn's true nature is giving something while taking away something. She lost her father who was very close to her heart, simultaneously making way for her to become the first Prime Minister of India. During her time in office, Indira Gandhi implemented bold policies that shaped the future of the country. The nationalization of banks in 1969 gave the government greater control over the financial sector, while the Green Revolution brought about significant increases in agricultural production. Her intervention in the Bangladesh Liberation War in 1971 led to the creation of Bangladesh, a defining moment in Indian history. However, not all of her decisions were met with praise. The declaration of emergency rule in 1975 suspended civil liberties and allowed her government to rule by decree, leading to widespread criticism and unrest. And then came the tragic events that would change her life forever. The death of her son, Sanjay Gandhi, in 1980 was a devastating blow. Saturn's transit to Virgo brought about a period of intense sorrow and loss. Sanjay Gandhi died on the 23rd of June 1980. Saturn transit to Virgo, Kanya, Rashi on March 15, 1980. Saturn's transit to Virgo meant Saturn aspects the 5th house of children. Mercury is the Putra Karaka in Indira Gandhi and is in the 5th house of the natal horoscope of Indira Gandhi. This event also coincided with the death of his eldest son and Indira Gandhi becoming the Prime Minister. That's what Saturn as Atmakaraka can do to the native. This event, coupled with her rise to power as Prime Minister, highlighted the dual nature of Saturn as the Atmakaraka in her horoscope. But perhaps the most tragic event of all was her assassination in 1984. As Saturn, the primary Maraka in her chart, entered its Mahadasha, and Rahu's influence intensified, she met a violent end. The Sukshma Dasha of Sun, which is also a primary Maraka just a day prior to her death, signaled the impending tragedy, as she fell victim to the forces of political unrest and violence. The Sukshma Dasha had changed just as day prior to her death, that is on the 30th of October 1984. Rahu here indicates violent death. Indira Gandhi's life was a testament to the power of resilience and determination in the face of adversity. She faced challenges head-on, never backing down from her beliefs or her responsibilities as a leader. And though her life ended in tragedy, her legacy lives on in the hearts of the Indian people. As we remember the life and legacy of Indira Gandhi, we are reminded of the fragility of power and the inevitability of fate. Her story serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of political power and the sacrifices that come with leadership. May her memory be a guiding light for future generations, a reminder of the strength and courage it takes to lead a nation. And may we never forget the sacrifices she made for the betterment of India, a nation she loved and served until the very end.